Hello and welcome to our paper dolls drawing activity. I'm going to show you how to do a simple traditional craft, how to make paper dolls, and let you try out your own ways to make your own paper doll shapes. If you've just watched our paper dolls story, this is a nice activity that you can do now to create your own characters and make up your own adventures that your paper dolls can go on. Okay, so what we need to do this activity is just very simple materials. You need a pencil, you need a pair of scissors, and you need some paper. To make paper dolls, having long paper is quite good. So rather than wide paper, you need it to be sort of long and skinny. I have a sheet of A3 paper here, which I'm going to cut in half, but you could also use A4 and just use the long side of it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half lengthways. So I've got a long skinny piece here. This will allow me to do 2 strings of paper dolls. I'm going to open it up and then I'm just going to cut down the middle of the crease. And you'll see why in a minute it's helpful to have long paper rather than the sort of usual size. So first thing to do is we're going to fold it in half this way. Alright, so there's our fold right in the middle of the paper, and then we're going to take one end and fold it back to the folded edge. So you'll see so far it's like that. See that, like a Z shape? And then flip it over and we're going to fold it back the other way. So as you can see, it's almost like as if we were doing a fan. So it goes one way, then the other, one way, then the other. So when you open it up, you can see that's what happens. Okay, so close it up. The most important thing when doing your paper dolls is to make sure that the arms and the legs are coming off the page when you cut them out. So I'm just going to start at the top, drawing a simple head shape. And you can make it a girl or a boy, it doesn't matter. You can just make it like a generic person shape, and then you can add details that tells you more about the character afterwards. So you can see there that my arms are coming right off the side of the page. Okay, so simple figure, you see that there? And now we cut it out. And very important, we don't cut round the hands here. We keep them coming off the page because that's the part where our paper dolls are going to join together. There we have it. So we've cut out our little person shape, and what you'll see now is if we open it up, we have our little string of paper dolls, just like in the book. So there, because we had 4 folds, we have 4 little people. If you do more folds, if you've got really long paper and you can fold it more times than that, you will have the number of people for each of the folds. So 4 folds makes 4 people, 3 folds makes 3 people. You can experiment and try it out. Now the next thing that's really fun to do is to draw in the details and give each of them a personality. I'll show you some examples at the end of this video, but for the moment I want to show you other ways that you can make this technique to do different characters. You could even do hearts, for example. I've sketched out a basic heart shape there, and you'll notice that I've got the sides coming off the page again, and that's really important because that's the part that's going to make sure they're joined together. So very quickly cut that one out to show you as well. And you can take your time and do this much more detailed and much better than me. I'm just doing this quickly so that I can show you all the different ways that you could use this. When we open it up, you can see again got sort of 4 hearts joined together. That might be a nice way to write down all the people that you're missing when you're stuck inside at the moment. People that you're thinking of, something like that. Here's a silly one. When I folded it up, I drew a giraffe shape. So basically you could do this with any shape you like or any character you like. The important thing to remember is when you're folding it is make sure there's parts that join at the end. So it's the tail and the legs and the face here. That's what makes my giraffe join together. So have a go yourself. Try out any of the different shapes that you can imagine or different people, and I'll show you some more examples in a minute. Thanks for watching. very quickly added some characters, so like a family. That could be like you could do your mum and your dad, yourself, maybe brother or sister, whatever you want to do. You could do your family, you could do your friends, people you care about. You could make up your own characters. You can try out different expressions on the person's face. I've just gone for the same character this time. You can maybe figure out if she's sort of anxious or worried or a bit sad in that one. This one, she looks quite happy. She's got rosy cheeks. Maybe she's been out playing, or maybe she's a wee bit embarrassed about something. I don't know, you could think what that one is. Look at this one. She looks very happy, very excited about something. And then this last one, she looks quite sad or upset about something. So maybe if you were going to do that and put different emotions in, you could think what different emotions you'd like to include. You could maybe make up a little story to explain why your character's feeling that way. And of course, don't forget, that's just one side. You've got the whole other side that you could do designs on as well. This guy here thinks he's very cool. He's got a fancy scarf on, and it was supposed to be sunglasses, but it actually looks like he's wearing an eye patch. Maybe a pirate giraffe would have been really cool. And these two little giraffes, I think they're in love. And then we've got this last one at the end. He looks a bit shocked about something. And then if I move my finger, you can see that might be what it is he's shocked about. So you can have a bit of fun with this. Use your imagination. You can make it as silly as you like. Something else that's quite nice to do, remember the heart one I made earlier in the video? You can make gifts with these. Maybe if you're missing someone that you can't see right now, you could make something for them and drop it off when you're out on your walk. Or you could put it in the post so that they get a lovely surprise. So you can actually make this a bit like a card that opens up. So that's just a little example. I don't know who you might write it to. Or maybe you're just doing it for yourself and you maybe want to write a different person in each of these hearts that you're missing at the moment. Have a think about what you would like to make with yours, and we'd love to see what you come up with. See you next time for a different video. Bye bye!